Hi and welcome to episode 41 of the Lowdown podcast. This week we recap the Saturday at this year's Download Festival 2025.
This is the Lowdown podcast. Lowdown podcast.
Good evening.
Good evening. We're back. We've had a little holiday.
2-week holiday.
Yeah. We still messaged each other about download anyway, so
We might as well have just done another episode.
yeah. Missed it though.
Yeah, I have actually. It took me twice as long to set my laptop up today.
Yeah.
And the cameras, isn't it?
Yeah, I've decided to try 2 cameras today. So
Which
camera
one are you
1,
looking at?
camera 2.
And when one of them doesn't work, he'll just be looking like numpties.
Yeah,
Looking
this
away.
one's probably pointing out the fucking ceiling by now. It's that small in here that it's right up against the glass. I had to go outside to look and try and set the bloody thing up.
That's the professional peek behind the curtain.
It is, yeah.
How's your 2 weeks off been anyways, mate?
Yeah, all right, yeah. Had a bit of time. Me and Jay rented an apartment in Preston last
Yeah,
week, so
very
that was
nice.
pretty nice. The kids went to Centre Parks with the nan and granddad.
Lovely.
And you got away, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to Disneyland Paris. It was absolutely incredible. So good. We got, which is really good of them, a priority pass for Seb, which made our experience 100 times better.
Yeah.
Oh, it was insane. Because he'd walk you.
No.
And the thought of, we turned up to one of the rides. It was like a Peter Pan experience ride. It was an hour wait. And we had this priority pass and took us right to the front. Went on the ride. The ride lasted about 20 seconds and it was shit. It was good for him, but it's just very basic. And I thought, God, if I'd have had to stay with him for an hour to queue while he was kicking off for this, I'd have been absolutely fuming.
It's like that when we were in Florida. You go you're queued for the mine train for like an hour.
Yeah.
Even with like when you pay and get them like lightning lanes and that, you still have to queue for bloody ages.
Yeah.
And then it brought down when we got on. I was like, oh Christ.
But it was incredible. One of the best things I've ever done with him. Dead magical, and he's come back and he's obsessed with Disney now.
Good.
Which is nice. So he's acting out all the bloody films and stuff. And then I went to Chester Races, which was good fun. Put all my money on and won all my money back. So I was at zero, yeah.
That's
By the
it.
time
Breaking even's pretty good.
Breaking even, I thought it's not too bad. And then we went to Carden Park, which is like a really nice spa hotel in Chester, which was great fun as well. Unreal food, just chilling, sat in a spa. So yeah, it's been busy, but I'm pretty knackered, to be fair. I'm feeling it.
Yeah.
But yeah, really good to be back.
Been non-stop, haven't we, since Slam Dunk,
Seems
really?
like, it's every weekend. We're coming up to a bit of a quiet period now before the baby comes, which is nice.
Yeah.
Need to fucking sort the house and sort nurseries and buy prams and all that stuff.
I've got Belgium next week.
Belgium next week.
And then we're going to go camping with the lads, aren't we?
Yeah,
So
that'll be really nice as well.
we did it last year. We one of our mates is a farmer, and his dad's got fields and stuff, so we managed to get a...
Yeah, in Coniston.
Oh, it was fantastic.
It was great.
We had a bit of a hike and then came back via a load of pubs and got a barbecue going on a big open fire, and that it was one of the highlights of summer.
That's what I'm hoping for next Saturday, just chill around a fire pit, talk a load of shite. Probably talk about download. Just take the mics with us.
Yeah.
Recap.
God, they'll be fucking sick of us.
Yeah, we'll have to have a cold word where it's just like, come on, let's stop talking about download now. Because it's like a bloody American Pie band camp, innit?
Yeah. Yeah, I took Adam to football, watched Barrow. Just got tickets for Blackburn's first game of the season.
Cool.
Yeah, it's been nice. It's been really busy.
Good.
And off to Antwerp and Brussels next week, so...
Amazing.
Yeah, excited. And when we've... To take it down, we've obviously had a massive loss to the heavy metal community in the passing of Ozzy Osbourne.
Fucking hell.
I was absolutely knocked for six. And which is weird when you know someone's so frail and ill. But when you've just seen him that recently, and I just did not think it was going to be
No.
that quick. You messaged me saying, "Oh my God, look at the news." I was like, I was really upset.
I was
about
upset.
it.
No, I was. I think, well, a lot of people were, to be fair. You could feel the emotion at the gig, and he was there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think it is the fact that we saw him 2 weeks prior, and he absolutely smashed it.
There's so so many things though, isn't there? In terms of, obviously, this heavy metal world. I'm not saying it wouldn't have happened, but the world wouldn't have been the same
Wouldn't have
without
been shaped
Sabbath.
the same.
No.
No.
And on top of that, you've got the fact that it links to your parents.
Yeah.
Me and Rosie were talking last week, and we said, you know, all those memories, you know, Download 2016, going to Sheffield with Drew, even going back to see Heaven and Hell and all these, just listening to Sabbath. And my dad had a Sabbath CD when I was a kid, and you're listening, and you just, all these memories come flooding back. And it's the same way when people got annoyed when people were grieving over the Queen, like obviously an old lady that had lived a very privileged and long life.
Yeah.
But it's a hark back to your grandparents.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
to
yeah.
like an age that's now past. And you're like, shit, you know, the world's never going to be the same. And even, I mean, we also had the loss of Hulk Hogan. I don't want to, because obviously a much more controversial figure even than Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
But it is part of your childhood
It is.
going.
Absolutely, they make your life and your experiences. And
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like this, like the whole butterfly effect, isn't it? You just don't know what the world would have been like without Ozzy. Would we even be sat in this shed doing the Lockdown podcast? Probably not. It's crazy to think about, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
But, such a huge loss. I think his funeral is actually tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Which will be when we release this. Which is it Wednesday tomorrow?
It'll be Wednesday.
Wednesday
when
the
this is released.
30th. I think you can watch they're doing like a procession past the bridge and past the memorial bench and stuff.
On Broad Street, yeah.
So I think you can live stream that, but
Oh, the amount of flowers and that.
oh, it's insane. Someone did a side-by-side picture actually of the bench 2 weeks ago and today, and it's just mental to think, isn't it, that people were taking pictures, sat on the bench waiting to watch the gig,
and celebrating.
And so much can change in 2 weeks, but I've listened to Ozzy and Sabbath non-stop since the gig, never mind since his passing last week, so it's...
Yeah, it was an honour to get to say goodbye to him, really.
Yeah, I've had loads of messages from people at work and stuff, because they all knew we were going to the gig. Like, I can't believe it.
Well, I was impressed with Jane in the cafe at the spot, and there was all the volunteers in the cafe, like proper old women, like mid to late 80s, blue rinses, and and I had my Maiden football shirt on, and they said, "Oh, were you a fan of Ozzy Osbourne? We were watching his gig the other week on the telly and that, and they were asking us all about it, and they were saying, oh, and he did this." It was really, it was really surprising. But every person you'd passed seemed to be talking about it.
Huge world impact. Not many people have make their mark on the world like he has.
I was watching a clip from the Osbournes podcast where Ozzy's saying, you know, when I pass people like, fucking Ozzy Osbourne, and it's like he just didn't realise the impact he had on people and how important he was.
No, not at all. So there's a couple of interviews with like Tony Iommi, which are really sad. I'm trying to think who it was who said they want to make it a yearly gig, or they should make it a yearly gig, like a memorial gig for him. I think it might have been, I can't remember.
It's difficult, isn't it? Because it kind of dilutes every year.
Yeah.
I don't know. You can't top that.
You're never going to get that lineup again for a day. But
I mean, I would expect / hope that Download rename the main stage next year.
Yeah.
They did it for Lemmy, so
yeah.
I mean, Ozzy's obviously a little bit different because he's such a global brand.
Yeah, that's it.
You know, I bet he might even have fees to sort of use his name. In that sort of way.
Yeah, you never know.
But
I know Bloodstock they've announced today that they're having like a big memorial wall.
Yeah,
like a big 18-metre banner or something. It says where pictures of Ozzy and you can write messages and stuff next to the main stage. So
nice.
That's a really nice touch.
2 Sabbath singers side by side then, in that sense, with the Ronnie James Dio stage.
Yeah, it's a real shame, innit? But again, a lot of interviews, our heroes are getting to that age, aren't they? Where they're either retiring from music or stopping or passing, unfortunately. So
yeah, we've seen it a lot over the last few years. Steven Tyler, obviously, and then we managed to see him again. But David Coverdale, and then the ones that are still going, some of them sound like they should stop going.
Yeah, they should.
Unfortunately, Coverdale was probably one of them until he finally hung up the mic. Mm-hmm. You see, like Bon Jovi, and that sounding like nails on a chalkboard, and Axl.
Yeah.
So, well, that's the thing. Do you bow out gracefully, or do you keep rocking it? But some can still like do it. I was like I said when I went to Alice Cooper last year, he still sounds incredible.
Yeah.
Bruce still sounds as better than most.
Yeah.
Even not as good by his own standards.
Yeah.
There's just loads like that. Rob Halford's still knocking it out of the park.
That's it.
It's sad to see them age. It's nice to get a farewell, I think.
Yeah, that gig could have easily been a once his past gig, like a tribute
easily,
gig.
Yeah. Part of me wondered if it was going to end up like that.
And Tony Iommi was saying he's finding it really difficult, obviously, like anyone losing a friend, but he was saying he truly believes that Ozzy was just holding out for that gig.
He's been doing it for years, and he said he's been doing like 5 years of Pilates. Just try to get on stage that one last time. Iommi said he keeps going to text him
and stuff. Yeah,
so Bill Ward's tribute was. He said, "Where will I find you now?" I was just like, "Oh."
Some people have just got an incredible way with words.
Bill Ward is absolutely phenomenal.
He's like a poet.
Yeah,
which I'm absolutely not. I really struggle to get my words out. Some people have just got a really nice way of putting things, very simple and lovely way of putting things.
Yeah,
which is all you need sometimes. So,
exactly.
Yeah, huge loss to everybody, really. Bit gutted about that, mate, aren't we?
Yeah,
more than gutted, I would say.
But
he's done a lot for us, done a lot for our heavy metal community,
absolutely,
and everything we live for. So, be wearing my Ozzy Osbourne t-shirt with pride.
I went to look in Primark in Preston to see if they had any left, but they've totally sold out. Got some crackers though.
Oh god, yeah.
I got AC/DC Razor's Edge one with the full back thing, and Hybrid Theory.
Yeah, it's in that one as well.
Really nice quality shirts.
It's like a new thing. People just seem to be well into band t-shirts.
Well, Jane was taking the piss because we walked through Matalan to get back to the apartment, and they had loads of them in there. They had loads of them in H&M.
They have them in Asda as well.
Like, you've suddenly come into finally
come into fashion.
36 years it's taken me.
I'll get my 100 band t-shirts out I loved. I remember like when I first wearing band t-shirts, and I was like, God, I wouldn't wear these to the shop. Do you know what I mean? Like, because we're secret goths then. Now we say we're fully out the goth closet.
Just imagine opening a closet full of bats.
Yeah. I'm just picturing that Mighty Boosh episode. Who is it? Was it Gary Newman? And he comes out.
Oh, yeah.
So, lots going on. Lots of nice things, some not so nice things. And today we're going to have a bit of a recap.
We are on
the Saturday of Download, which seems about a year ago, I'll be honest.
It does. We've just had to jog our own memories by sitting and scribbling notes.
Looking through the glass finder and going, who did we see?
What the fuck did we do then? Why did you go?
What day was it on?
But yeah, maybe, again, we've probably said it before, but maybe the most controversial headliner Download's ever had.
Yeah. I've been watching the Uproar podcast this week.
Yes.
With the team from the PR team from Download.
Yes.
So that was a really good episode. And one of them was with the booker for Download, and she was talking about Sleep Token as well.
Which one? Danica Origin.
I'll get shot for getting it wrong. But if you go on have a look on the Uproar channel, because they've got some really good interviews actually. And it's quite some interesting stuff on there at the moment. But really good conversations about Sleep Token, and I think definitely the most controversial. They were talking about when they booked them, were they as big as what they were when they headlined, or when they were going up to headline. So this interview was, I think, in May this year. And they were almost saying they've been watching them and the ticket sales and the arena sales and how big they were getting. And that's when they kind of made the decision.
Yeah.
Which he said was risky because they hadn't actually probably made it to the peak headliner popularity where they are now, I suppose.
You forget that, don't you?
So you have to take so they had to take a punt. And
fair play for taking a punt. I know a lot. Reading and Leeds always do it, and famously sometimes get it wrong.
Yeah.
They do it with the subs, like Arctic Monkeys. They took a punt on. Well, they actually asked him at Headline 2006.
Yeah.
Jake Bugg, they took a punt on, and apparently that didn't. He then didn't go to the heights they thought. But when you think of that Sleep Talking tour, when it was the poster came up, I was like, Sleep Talking at the Co-op Live in Manchester. two nights at the O2 and things like that. It looked insane, and then the tickets just flew off the shelves.
It just shows it was the right booking.
Oh, I mean, some smart people behind that booking, and. Well,
it was Jenny Cotter, so it was Jenny.
Yeah, I was going to say Jenny. She's
got the most loveliest voice, like proper perfect podcast voice.
Yeah.
But have a watch and have a listen because it's a real good peek behind the curtain.
Barrow accents,
speeding up. And,
you know.
But yeah, the whole controversy in booking on Sleep Talking. Have a listen to that because it's a really good listen. But
I think the doubts about Sleep Talk, because we might as well head straight into it. The doubts about Sleep Talk and headlining, for me, just melted away as soon as I got to site on Thursday, and the amount of vessels we saw. They were everywhere. Friday was scorching when we'd done went to do Rock Fit.
Yeah.
And then we were sat up at the top on the balcony at Hair of the Dog, and there was just, I'd say about 20, 25, just in the half an hour we were sat there, like I say, in varying degrees of physical form.
Yeah.
Some of them absolutely shredded like vessel. And
imagine me with my shirt off, painting myself black. Some of them were...
Yeah, they were. But some effort to go through that in that heat.
Oh, God, it was absolutely roasting.
Yeah. On the day they're not playing
Similar,
as well.
When we're seeing Slipknot play and everyone's in the boiler suits and the masks and stuff. Similar amount, I would say. There's a lot of people with Sleep Talk and merch on and all sorts. And I don't think there's any argument. They're huge. They're absolutely massive. And
they're only going one direction. Probably will if I say it too loud. They'll throw a One Direction sound into the next.
Yeah, they're not far from it, are they? And we posted a very short clip on TikTok of the crowd at Download.
Just a throwaway thing
and it's got something like 120,000 views and 5,000 or something like that. I know. Well, that's just showing how popular they are.
But whilst we were at the festival and we walked from where we were, which we'll talk about in a bit, but we walked down to get our viewing spot for Sleep Token, and I picked my phone up, and my phone was going absolutely mental. And I think we had about 35,000 views by the time we'd walked about 200 yards.
Yeah.
And it's obviously now to do with us. It's just people are going, sleep Token, bloody hell. And it's still getting views and comments now and people sharing it and things like that.
Yeah, it's insane.
Which just shows the power of them amongst, the youth, the in crowd sort of people, really, which we're not.
Do we want to cover our thoughts, or should we leave that?
We'll leave it to the last. Leave you hanging for that one. Saturday morning, we might as well just crack on.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying talking.
Yeah, me too.
Like the sound of my own voice. So Saturday morning, we were a little bit hungover. As you can probably tell, we didn't do an on-location video because we just couldn't be asked.
Because we were rough.
We were rough, and we slept in a bit, didn't we?
Yeah.
Got up, had sort of a morning ritual of the not White Claws,
maybe
the liquid deaths that you brought. I had a liquid death in one hand, get that down me.
A Barocca,
rehydration sachet. And then we'd have one of them rattlers that I brought as we walked.
Yeah.
So we walked through Guest, and as we were leaving Guest, we caught up with Robin and Jareth.
Yep, from To The Show.
And we all had a big chat about what we thought was coming, what everyone thought was coming, and that was
well, it wasn't Trivium. So I had a nice lay-in that Saturday, and I woke up to you banging on the van. Going, fucking hell, I forgot his name. Trivium. Matt Heafy. Matt Heafy's posted a picture of him at download, and he says, "Let's do it again." And I was like, "You're fucking joking." So I got out of my sleeping bag, jumped out, and that was us for the day.
I went and told so many people, Trivium, we're going to be playing. Fucking get yourself there.
So yeah, we caught up with Robin and Jareth, which was lovely again.
Yeah.
Walked with them and probably another 20,000-30,000 people.
It was rammed,
to the second stage, and it was heaving. And you've probably watched all the vlogs and stuff by now and seen the size of the crowds, and it just felt a bit off, especially because Sophie Lloyd's drum kit was on the stage, and we were going, ooh, maybe they're going to come out and play on her.
I thought it was a dick move from the festival, to be honest.
I did.
I don't slag Download off that much, but I thought it was shit that they left that hour gap.
Yep.
To put nobody on it. There was no reason to do that at all. Just stick someone a little bit smaller.
On all the other stages, isn't there?
So you could have put any of them tent bands in. You could have put that competition winning band.
Yeah, true.
Autumn Fires could have opened that stage and had a decent crowd. And instead, you had a lot of people there expecting Trivium. That's what everyone had. There was Trivium shirts everywhere. 2
people stopped me and said, "Hey mate, what band are you waiting for?" And I said, "I think we're waiting for Trivium." "Oh, so are we. And the same conversation, everyone was hanging around.
So yeah, 5 past game, 10 past.
Yeah.
Got to about quarter past, and then someone came over and went, "The first band on here is going to be Sophie Lloyd." And then everyone just left, which felt shit for Sophie Lloyd as well.
I thought it was a bit of a dick
pretty
move.
Disrespectful.
I also don't understand why Trivium would also do that. And maybe they sat behind the phones laughing and thinking, we got you. But the fact that they kept posting loads of stuff, Download, let's do it again. They even tagged
it in a video.
The location as Trivium or it might be Matt Heafy at Download Festival.
It was Alex. Was it Alex, the drummer?
Yeah.
He posted and tagged Donington as a location.
Yeah, and you're thinking, so I'm sure there's a lot of disappointed people.
I was beyond disappointed, actually.
I was.
Because I'd have much rather sat round, had a couple of cans of beer with my friends round the thing.
You just wasted an hour of the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it just wasted the time. So we went and watched Static Dress for a bit.
Yeah.
Then we went and grabbed a beer. And then we did go back for Sophie Lloyd.
Which we were intending to see anyway.
Yeah, we were. I thought she was fantastic.
Oh, amazing. Works really well with the 2 singers.
Marissa
Nathan
from
James
Marissa and the Moths, who do pretty well anyway. Marissa and the Moths, they've applied. Well, when I originally did the takeover panel, 2020, they applied that year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, cool. Really good band, really good singer, and she was good. And then Nathan James came on.
It was quite cool because she's obviously the star of the show. But they do it in such a way, it's not in your face like that, is it really?
No.
It felt like a band, really. There's obviously some solo bits and stuff, but all guitarists have that.
She's an absolute virtuoso, isn't she?
Insane.
But the band are tight as well. You're saying her
husband's the drummer.
That's fantastic.
I think they just recently got married, actually.
Yeah, they've just done, is it Steelhouse Festival? That's just
it looked great and all, actually.
And they did it the same with Marissa and Nathan
James. He's got a hell of a voice as well, hasn't he?
Hell of an ego as well. I tried to tag him in the reel when we put it on. And it was like, this account does not accept.
Oh, right, okay.
I still love his video of his little hissy fitty.
Yeah, I've seen that. Back. It's quite funny.
Do you know? I could out-sing all of you. It was cringe, but he's got an incredible voice.
Belt it. They do like a cover event of Sandman where she plays the vocal line on her lead guitar. And they've got some cracking tunes as well.
They have. I really, really enjoyed the album. I thought it was pretty underrated, to be honest, and has some massive guest vocalists. Nathan James being one, Chris Robertson from Blackstone Cherry being another.
Oh, yeah.
Lizzie Hale.
Yeah.
Some huge songs. Really good.
Brilliant.
Really good old school metal.
Yeah, it is a cracking band.
Kind of hair
feels
metal-y.
It is.
Sort of Sunset Strip sort of metal.
Yeah, perfect.
Really good. Glitzy, kind of... you know, that sort of heart back to Motley Crue. Sort of
White Snakey, Motley Crue.
Kind of cock rock with that cock.
Yeah, brilliant. Really good watch. And perfect slot as well, I think. Apart from it being after we thought it was going to be trivia.
Nah, we'd got over it by then.
Yeah.
I haven't got over. Put them in.
So
Yeah, we went and watched. I went and got my wristband then.
Oh, yeah,
for the lounge. I had lounge access on the Saturday, which we'll talk to about in a bit. But luckily, we went and got some T-shirts. That was when we got T-shirts
we did.
on the merch.
Then we went and got
Couldn't get them bloody Mary Wyatt tops anywhere.
They were sold out, weren't they?
There was some people were like, "Oh, I need to know where I can get them," and I said, "I've tried 4 different stands and they've all gone."
Yeah.
So I ended up getting that red one with the slightly AI-looking dog.
Yeah, I got the worn kind of.
Oh yeah, it was cool.
It was cool.
And then we met Siobhan and her husband
Yeah, that
Dave
was lovely.
and Adam from the admin group, which was really nice. They spotted us as we went past and shouted us over, so we had a crack with them.
And the lovely Poppy was working in the
cabin.
She's brilliant. She's just absolute positive energy.
She has got so much energy. Did you see? I've keep an eye on her stories and that on Instagram. Yeah. She's always somewhere else. She's trimming grass at a festival.
Yeah, she's at Glastonbury flying around in a golf buggy and all sorts. And she's having a blast. But yeah, she was there, really nice, and shouted us over again. So that was quite cool.
Yeah, and then we went to watch Hatebreed.
Yeah,
Hatebreed. I really enjoyed Hatebreed. I thought the sound was a bit shit.
I was really excited for them, and I enjoyed them. I really, really did. But do you remember when they first kicked in? I think they must have had the PA on 11.
Oh, yeah.
And I know Macca and Liam and that were walking towards us, and I saw them, and they kicked in. It made Macca jump literally off the floor. It was that loud. I thought, Jesus Christ.
He jumped out of his sandals.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, Macca had these walking sandals on all weekend, which was a bad choice when he went for a piss.
And went for the urinals the first time in his sandals. He went, oh, for fuck's sake.
This was a bad choice. Yeah, they were, mate. Who wears fucking sandals to download?
Yeah, when they first hit that first riff, I was like, wow. Oh my God.
But what a force. They were incredible. So tight.
Great frontman.
Frontman's brilliant. Again, we say it in every band. If they're having a good time, you're probably having a good time. And he was loving it, and you could see he was buzzing.
The ball of death.
The ball of death, yeah. Enormous, giant balls flying over the crowd.
Do you see that video of that lass getting absolutely wiped out by it?
Yeah.
She's just like sat not looking the other way, and it just totally wipes her out. But so we watched them, and then I went into the lounge, which was the first time I've ever been in the lounge.
Yeah.
And if I wasn't in RIP, I would 100% buy that.
Really?
It was so cool in there. To be honest, possibly nicer than the Guest.
Yeah.
Not as big.
Yeah.
Not as many. The bars, nothing was as plentiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had a big seating area in the middle. And then I'm just trying to think of the video I took because I kind of panned round.
Yeah.
They had a lot of sun loungers facing a big screen showing the main stage.
That is insane.
So some people were just chilling
out.
Watching Poppy, who was on next to. I didn't get to see. Rosie went to see. But you've got the perfect sound from the sound towers. You've got a HD screen in front of you. People are sat with a beer or a cocktail watching.
It's insane.
It was so cool. I went round. So I was asked by Trish to meet with some of the Live Nation people, with a group of the admin people and other people from the download forums and the community people, like we've said, are active download community members. I think is
which is great.
Which is it was really nice. I got the email off Ellie, who was the Live Nation rep, and said you'd been identified as a key member of the community. So
that's so cool.
They wanted feedback basically about what we thought was good, what we thought was bad, what was and that was really nice. So I went through and I met Trish. We got a drink. Met Ree and her husband Daz, who was the most sunburnt man I've ever seen in my life. I think he must have left most of his skin at the back.
Come out of his sleeping bag, but
he looked like a snake shedding his skin.
Yeah.
I've never seen anyone that. I said to Ree, I'm going to put that in my feedback, that someone needs to follow him around and apply sun cream, because he was just bright pink, but then his whole nose looked like it was falling off. So yeah, I met them and met the others, Papa Bear, Lee, and John Todd, and me, Daz, and Papa Bear, and John just had a crack really for most of it. It was really good. We had a few beers, talked about all the bands we got to see that weekend. It was really nice. Really nice to meet them.
Yeah.
John, obviously, we met and interviewed.
Yeah.
And just a lovely set of people, as I knew they would be,
Yeah, exactly.
Ree hadn't had the best of times. I think she was pretty much ready to throw the towel in, which was sad to hear.
Yeah.
I think she'd had quite a lot of, well, how do I put it? People probably overstepping the mark, challenging her.
Yeah.
Calling her, shouting into a tent at bloody God knows what hour in the morning. And I don't think she'd had the best feed, the communication lines between her and the festival hadn't been as good as in previous years, which then means she gets more abuse because she's like the answers.
Middle one.
Yeah. She said it was the first time she'd been in the arena that weekend.
Oh, I got on the Saturday.
And she'd been there since Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, bloody hell.
But yeah, God bless her, she does so much hard work for the festival.
You make it accessible for hundreds, if not thousands of people.
But yeah, we had a nice chat with her. It was lovely to meet her. And then the Live Nation guys came round, spoke with Ellie, spoke with the guy who sort of sorts the site layouts and things, and they were just so receptive to everything, which was really nice to see. Gave them all our feedback and that, and she asked me to write it all up.
Brilliant.
Which I did.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll be getting a nice ass back.
How many pages was it?
It was 2,000 words.
Was it?
Yeah.
Do you know what though, mate? Like, it must be really hard for them to gather feedback, and they won't know. I mean, I'm sure they take a lot of it on board, but some of it, I imagine they'll read through and think, what the hell are you
she
said, talking about?
She said if you split it up into sections, I can chop it up and send it to the relevant people, which I did.
Yeah.
And like I said to her on the day, I said, you can't be the floor walkers all the time because you're so busy doing other things.
Yeah, exactly.
There'd obviously been the accident the night before with the traffic nightmare. She said that had been an absolute disaster, and she'd been up pretty much all night. So yeah, they're so busy with those things that they can't be feeding back on the enjoyment of things. And we fed back, and we're going to do an episode with Kate and Rosie, aren't we?
Yeah, a bit of a wash up
about the overall experience. But I think the overall layout of the arena and that, and the shelter areas and all that, they were just fantastic this year.
Yeah, we said it to Stu on the last episode, didn't we? We feel like they are listening.
Yeah.
And they absolutely are.
That's the most I felt it.
Yeah. And then, again, for you guys to be invited to a private meeting to take on that feedback, it's important for them to listen, isn't it? As much as it is for them to act on it as well. She's so cool.
But like I said, I would take a slightly smaller headliners, if you will, not to diss any of the headliners. Well, Green Day, maybe not the small, but if you're not paying millions and millions and millions for Guns N' Roses, and instead spending an extra $1 million on the actual experience when you're there, because most of the experience is being at download, isn't
absolutely.
it? The most of the fun you have is sitting around chatting with your mates or chatting with new people. So yeah, I think they are listening, and I'm really sort of heartened by it. Yeah, because that's going to keep me coming back as we get that little bit older. Yeah. More than the bands are really. Yeah. So you went and you hit the.
I think we went back to Guest.
Yeah.
What we did start to smash that weekend was the Guinness bar.
Oh man,
what a treat! And the best thing about the Guinness bar was there was never a queue because I couldn't see that many people drinking Guinness. Whether or not they'll be back next year,
No, I'm
unsure.
Yeah.
Because it seemed like, I imagine it's a lot of money to pay out for them to be there as well.
They said it was really difficult to get them on board.
The branding and everything about them has to be, they're so particular, aren't they?
They said it's got to be a certain type of glass, and we can't have glass. Like, no, we can't do that. So we have to have plastic in a field.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a festival.
I bet it was hard work. They were on the poster, they were off the poster they were on, so I don't know whether there's something to that. But it was great. And when you've just been full of fizzy lager for days, there's nothing better than downing some creamy pints of Guinness with the lads at a festival. So, yeah, we kept dashing back there. It was almost like we had a little routine going where we'd watch a band, and we'd go for a piss, and we'd get a Guinness, and we'd watch a band and just like keep looping around. So, yeah, while you were schmoozing.
I was schmoozing. Rosie was at Poppy. She said it was Poppy looked fucking ace.
I watched her from the towers just from in guest.
Yeah.
Because I didn't want to see it, and it's got a hell of a crowd, and I would like to see her actually.
Where we were stood, we could see her on the big screen anyway, so I got a bit of everything.
Yeah, exactly. So I had a good laugh with the lads while we were in there. We saw Sophie Lloyd and all her band were stood next to us, and maybe it was their parents and stuff and family having a good laugh, which is nice.
Yeah, it's nice to see. We saw Wargasm in there as well, didn't we?
Yeah. Because we were like, bloody hell, why? They're everywhere, aren't they? Why?
Yeah, you can't avoid them, honestly.
And then we were going, actually.
Yeah.
I know why they're here.
His dad's
because his dad's in the Sex Pistols.
But it was red hot, and she had a massive fur coat
big fur
on.
coat, yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely nuts. And then you see her when it's pissing down and freezing, and she's wearing like a belt and some like
a
leather straps. Yeah,
bullet belt, and that's it. We just had a couple of hours chilling and catching up. And it's funny, isn't it, when you're looking through the lineup and we're stressing about who you're going to go and see, and you've got this really regimented, we're going to see this, and then it all just goes out the window when you get there.
You go where the mood and the vibe takes
exactly.
you, don't you?
Yeah, and you forget how knackering it is. So just to sit and have a few pints with your mates and have a laugh was enough for me. Yeah. And I didn't want to ruin it for the rest of the day either.
No, well, we had, and I want to big this band up because I bigged them up before the festival, and I think I was right. And that is The Funeral Portrait.
Yes.
One of the highlights of my festival. I again stumbled across them when we were doing I didn't stumble across them. We listened to every single band on the lineup.
Yeah.
But I nearly stood up when I heard these. I just thought these are absolutely what I want to listen to. Heavy, sort of like a heavier My Chemical Romance in parts. A little bit of a Volbeat sort of warble to his voice, a little bit of 6 a.m. and bands like that.
My Chemical Romance, the whole like show itself. When it was a show, it wasn't.
What a fucking band for that!
They were just perfectly choreographed.
Yeah,
which I can imagine won't go down well with some people, because some people are just like raw, going for it. But they were just everything about them was so.
But if you
particular.
If you watch, so for example, Suffocate City, if you watch each live video of them, it's never the same twice.
Right, okay.
So it's not like the hitting marks.
Yeah. Not like a dance routine.
No, but there's ones where like, hands around your neck and he goes and gets him, and there's other ones where I think they do all sorts of different things, but when they came out, they started with Generation Psycho.
Yeah.
And he just controls the crowd with a look, with a point to his ear.
He reminded me of like Davey Havoc a bit.
Oh yeah,
from AFI. Just that presence, when someone comes out, and they're just like you say, just going to command the crowd.
He stood up with a fan.
It's quite camp, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
But,
proper. But they're from Georgia, aren't they? Yeah. And you can just with the suits and the fan and the kind of vaudeville sort of entertainment about them. It just absolutely captured me, and I thought it was going to be good, and I was.
You were buzzing, weren't you?
I was so excited to see them.
Yeah,
I thought the set was phenomenal. I thought, I think if you're into My Chemical Romance, AFI, horror punk sort of stuff, then just go and see them. Yeah. If you're near anywhere that the Rasmus are playing, they're supporting the Rasmus. In the tour later in the year. You won't regret it. They're just a phenomenally entertaining band.
I love that Suffocate City.
Such a great song.
Absolutely amazing. Huge. But they also put on a hell of a show. They had no backdrop.
No.
I think they were using a house drum kit by the looks of it.
Yeah.
And I think they must have just flown over, done a set, and they absolutely smashed it.
Another band that had never played outside of North America, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right.
That's what they said, didn't they?
Yeah,
So that
similar
with
to Gore.
And to they call the shows the devotion ceremonies, but I just can't imagine what that would feel like to fly out of your own continent and go, you know, maybe we've got some listeners there. You see it. I mean, even with a podcast, you see, there's numbers in that country and numbers in that country. And anything. Is that a VPN?
Yeah, well, it probably is now.
Probably is now, yeah. So, yeah, I don't think you would ever really know until you step out on the stage and think. And people are singing your songs back.
It's one of those bands where I can't wait to just watch them grow.
Yeah.
Because with a load of money and production behind them, I think it would be quite a big
They've obviously got the backing.
Yeah.
If you look at the guest singers, Ivan Mood, Spencer Charnas, Bert McCracken.
Yeah.
There's just anyone who's everyone. So I went and I got my T-shirt.
Yeah.
Which didn't have dates on, which was a bit disappointed by, but I was that excited that I thought, I'll spend
You're buzzing, you're like,
probably
I'm going to go meet him.
Oh, yeah, because he went and took selfies.
Yeah.
But I ended up like 3 rows back, and he was going along, and he was that nicer guy that he was like spending a little while. He said, once the next band comes, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, what? Just immense.
I tried to take a picture of you waiting and him coming in and stuff. But in doing so, I took a picture of the guy who had the most insane battle jacket I've ever seen in my life. Literally down to his ankles. Must have hundreds of patches on there. I try to think who it was who said they'd also seen him. He was like the final boss of...
The final boss. Was it... Was it Angela?
Oh, it might have been Angela, actually, yeah. Oh, yeah, she'd put it on a TikTok.
Yeah,
the final boss of battle jackets. Completed it.
But that shows how versatile, how varied rock is.
Yeah.
And the person there with all these heavy metal band stuff, watching an emo-y sort of. I just think it's amazing that
they were a perfect mix of everything.
Yeah.
It did almost feel a bit. I said it's a bit boy bandy-ish, but not in a bad way. But just really well. They all just had it, didn't they?
Every single member could have been a star.
Yeah, had their own personalities. Absolutely, yeah. That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah.
And I didn't know who to look at. I wasn't just watching him all the time.
Yeah.
So I was in the guitarist and he was probably giving it Wigan and
and they're all like, say, flamboyant.
Yeah, and the bass player's running around. So yeah, that's a really good
None of them are wallflowers, are they? They're absolutely charismatic.
Yeah.
Showman. I agreed.
So I think we'll see a fair bit of them. Hopefully they'll be back.
Yeah, I really hope so. I mean, another band like we said about Unpeople, that would fit in. They'd fit in Slam Dunk.
Oh, for sure.
Probably do well at Reading and Leeds. So yeah,
I don't know if they've done any big support slots. We'll have to have a look. I mean, Erasmus isn't really a...
No, they have in the
States.
Yeah, they tour with bigger bands.
Yeah.
There.
It's like they could just do with that over here.
I think the Erasmus might struggle to follow them, if I'm honest.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think...
yeah. Bit of an odd one, that, isn't it?
Yeah, if I lived a little bit closer to Manchester, I think I'd have gone.
Yeah. As you can probably tell, because we spoke about them for 10 minutes, we really enjoyed that.
We could just do a special
Just a special on the funeral portrait.
Yeah.
And even when we did the live pod as well, when we said, who were our almost...
our top 5 hidden gems.
Hidden gems, when we said the funeral portrait, there was lots of nods and cheers and stuff, and everyone was going, yeah.
Well, we've had messages from people saying they went to see them because we bigged them up on the podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
yeah.
So you're welcome, funeral portrait.
For all those people in your tent.
Yeah, you got an extra 2
extra 2 people that listen to the
pod. So because of me getting all overexcited about the funeral portrait, I then met up with you guys and we caught a little bit of Don Broco.
We did.
Their crowd was huge.
There was a party going on, wasn't there?
The sound for Don Broco was insane.
It was.
Even from the tent that we were walking out of, it was like, holy shit.
I was talking to Daz and Scott and Joe about them today because they've just released a new single, which is fucking very good and very heavy.
Just announced a tour as well, haven't they?
Have they?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they have, because that's what they were talking about, going to see him. But yeah, that's just like one hell of a party. When you look out, because we were at the back watching, weren't we? Just all the crowd going crazy. So, yep, caught a bit of Don Broco. And we legged it to try and catch Eagles of Death Metal, which we did for one song. It might have not been a full song.
And it was a cover. It was Moon Age Daydream, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
A few people had watched them, said they were good.
Rob went, that bassist, he looks pretty cool, doesn't he? What, the bassist? I said, yes. Bloody hell, look what he's wearing. I said, have you got your glasses on? Panned round. He went, oh my God.
I was like centerfold model.
Yeah, like stunning bass player. Put your glasses on, mate.
Top guy. So yeah, we were kind of a little bit all over the place then. So we went down the Guinness bar again, as was our routine.
I think we were double pinting by then as well.
I think we were, yeah.
But drinking at the pace of one.
Yeah, you do it. You
go, well, by the time we walk back to the stage, we'll have drank it.
Yeah.
So we'll get 2.
We didn't. I'm trying to think what day. That wasn't Alien Ant Farm Day, was it? No, that was a Sunday. So yeah, we got a Guinness. We caught a couple of songs of Shinedown.
Yeah.
Sounded good.
They sounded great. I'm a bit gutted I didn't see them really.
Keep missing them.
Yeah. And every time I hear them on my playlist, I'm like, oh, I freaking love these songs. I'm a bit gutted as well because watching To The Shores vlog, and it was one of their top performances of the weekend as well.
It?
I think it will be for a lot of people.
That's a shame.
But I'm sure we'll probably miss them again at a future.
Yeah. We're going to be buying a Guinness somewhere else.
Yeah. Mike's just checking the camera because he's booted it. You've not even turned it on. Yeah, we're trying out 2 cameras tonight just to see how it goes.
Not well.
So not very well at the moment. He's taking pictures now. God, we're not made for this, are we, mate?
Amateur hour.
Absolutely.
We've so we went and got a spot for the darkness and enjoyed the worst sound of the weekend.
Oh, I totally forgot about that.
It was fucking diabolical, yeah.
You know when it's bad when you're looking around and people are looking confused and going, is his mic cutting out? Is the PA popping?
I said it to you, it was because we're doing this and we know we're starting to learn a little bit about stuff, not a lot.
Yeah, he says
I just booted the camera over, but it was like they had a noise gate on.
Yeah, it was.
Because as soon as he sang high, it clipped his mic out.
Yeah.
It sounded awful. It got slightly better to him, but it was that bad that, considering they were one of the bands I was looking forward to most, I kind of can't remember much about them. It's not the double pints of Guinness.
No, you're all right though, mate. It wasn't a memorable gig, and I'm almost, because we were stood in a similar place, mixing it up with when we've seen them previously.
Yeah.
Did we even move at one point because we were getting annoyed? It was that shit.
Yeah, we did move.
So we were to the back right of the tower.
It was no better.
Moved to the front left, and it wasn't much better, which is a real shame because I really like the darkness.
Yeah, no, they've got a lot of. My criticism is, I think they probably undersell themselves. They play the same songs all the time. I guess they don't on their own tours, but
yeah. The Christmas song though.
Yeah, I mean it was fun. It was fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was a little bit disappointed. I mean, I really like the darkness. I really like Justin Hawkins. And yeah, it was a little bit underwhelming because they were one of the bands I was looking forward to most that day.
Yeah, it's a shame that.
So we had another run for a beer, and then we came back, and it absolutely... the rain.
Oh, yeah.
That was the rain of the weekend came, didn't it?
Yeah, tipped it down big time.
Proper tipped it down, and none of us had our waterproofs to hand.
No.
So what do we do?
Well, Kate had come very prepared with a lovely Mary Wyatt poncho, which was obviously meant just for her. And then we ended up, all 6 of us huddled under this poncho. And do you know what, mate? One of the most memorable things I've ever had at Download. In a crowd, absolutely heaving, all under this black poncho. Just sipping pints, just like we were under our little private gazebo.
Yeah.
Totally in a bubble of not giving a fuck what anyone else was doing outside, and we were under there for a good 10 minutes, and we were howling. It was a good laugh, man. I think we got a picture actually.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, Kate sent us it before.
It was just a good laugh, wasn't it? That's one way of bonding with your mates.
Yeah.
It was great, really good fun.
But yeah, I've got the energy back.
Yeah, it did.
And then the rain stopped mostly. It rained on and off for the Sex Pistols.
Yeah, and we were under the poncho, not under the poncho.
And then we kind of stayed not under the poncho a bit long.
Yeah.
And got a bit damp.
Macca was wearing so you can picture my mate Macca, he had shorts on, sandals and a cord shirt. So he stuck out like a sore thumb at download, but he's a cool bastard.
He is. But he is a metalhead as well.
Yeah, he is massive. Probably the most out of all of us.
Yeah.
For just very trendy. Is that a word? Is that an old word? Anyways, so yeah, his cord shirt was getting pretty soaked. Yeah, so then we were on to the Sex Pistols then, weren't we?
Yeah.
And I didn't know what to expect. I'd seen a few videos and stuff, and lots of friends have seen them live, and they sounded great, but I really enjoyed it, mate.
I really enjoyed it.
Good fun.
I thought if I had to criticise at all, they didn't need as long as they got.
It was a long set, actually.
I think they had about an hour and 20.
And half of that was trying to get him out of the crowd and stuck in songs.
But that was stalling tactics, wasn't it? All the, do you know who the fuck I am? And all that. It was definitely dragging the set out.
So for those who haven't seen it, Frank Carter got into the crowd, made everyone start a mosh pit around him whilst they were playing a song. I can't remember which one it was, to be honest.
Was it Pretty Vacant? I think it was Pretty Vacant because they ended up starting it again.
Well, I think they did it about 4 times.
Yeah,
and then at one point I was thinking, yeah, it was funny at first and everyone's having a great time, but come on, fucking hell, get on with it.
Yeah.
But he is a hell of a front man.
Oh, he's a great
Gives
front
it
man.
Wigan, doesn't he?
I mean, he gets a lot of... The whole thing gets a lot of naysayers, but I enjoyed it, and I think if they'd have came out and just done Nevermind the Bollocks in full, like, that's it. Nevermind the Bollocks is 38 minutes and 44 seconds long.
Yeah, okay.
And they had an hour and 20.
Yeah.
That's their only album.
Yeah, okay,
Apart from The Great Rock and Roll Swindle, which is largely shite. And even then, I don't think they did everything off Nevermind the Bollocks.
No.
Dad was complaining that they didn't do... was it Problems? It was one of them anyway. But yeah, I mean, it was good.
It was good fun. They drew a big crowd.
I liked the visuals. I thought the visuals were cool.
Really smart. All old pictures of them and touring, and it was fucking brilliant. They're just a cool band, aren't they?
When they were doing the "You Fat Bastard" chant, and they got the Fat Franks thing on. Fat Franks, we're absolutely buzzing.
Fat Frank sponsored in the Sex Pistols.
That's priceless for them, isn't it?
Bloody right it is, yeah. Absolute promo for them.
Yeah, on the big screens. Good
effort.
I mean, not like you can miss them anywhere. Everywhere. Yeah. We love Fat Franks.
We do.
And yeah, so we were in party mode then. Kate was determined this year to go on the big wheel, wasn't
As
she?
was I, yeah. So then between us, we said, right, we're going to do it, and we'll get everyone else on it as well. So we started to watch the start of Sleep Token.
Yep.
Yeah,
we thought, well, let's wait till it goes dark. So, and this is our awesome thinking, where we can see fuck all.
It was awful, wasn't it? I had it in my head. I was like, right, I'm going to go up there, watch a headliner. You'll be able to see right over download the headliner playing, be a real special moment. And you got in this fucking plastic big wheel bloody cabin, all 6 of us squeezed in.
Handprints all
over the wall, scribbling, pictures of cocks drawn all over it. And you couldn't see fuck all. And it was just like funny, wasn't it? It was great.
It was funny because of how much of a fucking letdown it was. You could see...
It cost a fortune. It's 12 quid each all to get in this.
All absolutely packed in as
so
well.
It cost us 70 quid to get in this, whatever it is, in this pod. It was great fun, even that. Just an experience, all of us together.
But then Kate had been she's honestly been on about it for a good year.
Yeah.
And this was her time. She was like, oh, I don't like it.
Yeah, she was shitting herself, wasn't she?
Was it Legs or Rob that stood up?
Yeah.
And went, oh, God, Kate, you got to see this view up here. So I was like, she's like, sit down. I said, oh, go on, I'll have a look. And I looked, and it looked amazing.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, I'm not actually joking.
You're going to have to look.
So she did. Bless her.
Oh, It was a real another highlight for good reasons and bad reasons. That it was shit to look at all the way until you got to the top. When we stopped, peek your head over the top. It was insane, especially that Sleep Token production.
Yeah,
fucking 100,000 people, whatever. It was insane. So good.
Bet we get a comment on that. Fucking nowhere near.
Ah, yeah. It was only half full. It was fucking rammed.
It was busy. It was as busy as, well, many bands that I've seen there.
Yeah.
So yeah, we got back down. I suppose a word about the production. They had like loads of flowers around, and
yeah, they seemed to
kind of cool.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they expected more.
Yeah, I think I did.
I was like, well, that's cool that you strapped a bunch of flowers to the tower, but you could have done loads of it. But I get it.
Well, you couldn't see it. You couldn't
no,
see
you
it.
Couldn't. No, you couldn't. But you can't argue the stage.
The stage
production
was
something
actual
I've never
waterfall.
seen. Fucking hell, insane.
So yeah, we walked round. I think my favourite Sleep Token song is still "Take Me Back to Eden." I absolutely love that song. I thought Caramel sounded amazing live.
It did.
His voice. I thought his voice was a little bit patchy at the start. And Rosie said, "Oh yeah, I think it sometimes is." But when we saw him in Manchester, it was like golden, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, at the first I thought he sounded a little bit gruff, but it definitely warmed up through.
There was a lot of feedback of crap sound at the front when they ran up.
Was there? We didn't get anywhere near.
No, we didn't get anywhere near because it was heaving. But
the biggest thing for me was the effects on the video screens.
Yeah,
It was just a blurry mess. So,
it's that AI filter that people are using a lot of now, and it was like a pink and bluey filter.
I'll put that on this bit of the video.
But I'd rather just had a real clear fucking 4K view of what it looked like, because you couldn't really make much of that. So when you're at the back, it was cool spectacle. You could see it looked smart, but you didn't really feel. I didn't feel a part of the gig, if you know what I mean.
No, I felt like a distant spectator.
Yeah.
I mean, that's partly on us for not getting close, but not everyone can be close.
No. And I didn't know what we would do on that night, to be honest, because we are fans of Sleep Token. When we saw them in November, they were insane.
Yeah.
Should we just get onto it? Our thoughts on what we thought of the set and stuff. I was bored, man, and I know that sounds really bad. I just I could not get into it. Maybe partly to where we were stood. Maybe partly due to the vocals, the
visuals.
The visuals. Maybe if we got in a bit more, we'd have been there. But we've got friends who are huge Sleep Token fans. Seen them numerous times, and they had the same feedback as well.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a lot of diehards who loved it, just like when we see our favourite bands and they're playing the same sets and we see the same shows and everyone else says it's boring and we go, no, it's the best fucking gig.
Well, we do, and it always shocks me when people call Iron Maiden boring.
Yeah, exactly.
So it is. But there's a headline set along what Green Day did and what we'll get onto with Korn.
Yeah.
Where even if you're not a fan, you're just absolutely... The bass is hitting you in the chest. The songs, you can sing along to them even if you don't know them because they're so...
Yeah.
And I know there's all sorts of different metal, but it wasn't... Like you say, with the screens, the AI thing didn't help at all.
No.
Because you've got a frontman who doesn't speak.
Yeah, it's not engaging, is it?
Then all you can see is like a murky outline of him on the screen.
That was going to be my... And even when you could see them on the stage, when we did get close enough, you couldn't really see them because it was that complicated, bright and all...
Bright
you
pink,
can't... Nobody really stands out. So, although it was a huge stage show, it was I thought it was quite a dull stage show because once you've seen it, you've seen it. Do you know what I mean?
It wasn't... What they did in the fall... Bloody hell, where am I from? The autumn... Matt Tuck. In the autumn-winter
tour. At the start of the live pod.
The autumn-winter tour was... They did so much more with so much less. It was so effective with light, which obviously wouldn't have worked the same at a festival, but a glowing pink stage.
Wow, that's insane.
With a waterfall.
And you go...
That's that.
Like I'm just kind of staring at a picture.
Yeah, it's exactly the same for a couple of hours. I don't like... it wasn't bad.
No.
I was just a little bit bored.
Yeah.
I wasn't... After a long day at a festival, I wasn't thinking, I'm rooted to the spot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
They don't really have the variety in songs that make you. Maybe like Caramel and stuff, only because it's so popular. But the big pick me up songs, the big pick me up sing alongs, put your arm around your friends. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I thought they might have gone on the other way on the new album. I thought they might have got a little bit heavier, but they've gone a little softer.
Yeah.
Which I don't think really helps.
But again, I listen to them.
I listen to them a lot. Yeah, and I'll go and see them again.
Yeah, absolutely.
Without a doubt. I just don't think it's fine. It obviously worked as a download headliner. It was huge. The crowd was huge. People were buzzing off it.
Yeah.
As it wasn't a big sort of triumphant thing that I hoped it would be. I don't think people that went there doubting them definitely won't be converted.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I don't think neutrals will be either.
Yeah, you're right. I also don't know what much more they could have done.
No, I think
because you've got
clean up
the
the screens.
Yeah.
A little bit more with the lighting to make it a bit more. I don't know. You just need a few of them surprise pops.
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
go, fucking hell.
Yeah.
You know, with it, I don't know if that's stage choreography or, you know, him coming up in the middle or.
Yeah.
There is something that they could do.
Yeah, it's difficult with a
and I hate
non-speaking frontman.
It is, yeah. But
is.
Rammstein do.
Yeah, they do, and they do it very
And I don't
well.
want to slag. If anyone who's listening to this thinks I'm slagging them off at all, they sounded phenomenal. When like I say, listening to Take Me Back to Eden and Caramel, I was like, holy shit, this sounds unbelievable.
Yeah.
And even through to, did they finish with The Night Does Not Belong to God? That's one of my favourite songs. That sounded great as well.
Yeah.
It's not let's jump up and down and have a party.
No.
But I suppose not everyone can be.
No,
so.
exactly. And they're bringing something new. I'm hoping brings a new, or keeps a resurgence of people coming to download, which I think it will. They have to do something different. We know that.
Yeah.
We need to start taking a gamble on some of these bands to keep the festival going and alive, which is cool.
Yeah, I agree, mate.
And I think there'll be years and years to come where there'll be headliners where we won't necessarily be huge fans of all three.
Yeah. Bring back the Clashes, though, mate.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
Nobody, like, Sex Pistols should have been on at the same time.
Yeah, why not?
No, the older crowd, the old school, would have happily gone, right, I've got a great choice there. I've got an old school punk band versus them.
Just give them the choice.
Yeah. Or I've got Cradle of Filth.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What's the point of that going, no, you have to watch
I
these?
totally agree. And I also think throughout the day you have to make some difficult decisions with Clashes. Why can't you just do that with a headliner? You just have to go, do you know what? You win some, you lose some. I'll go and pick my favourite.
We've done it in the past.
Yeah,
we missed
tons.
half a System of the Down for Sum 41 on your stag.
Yeah, we did.
And to be honest, I think me and you would have gone to watch System of a Down every day of the week.
Yeah.
But we made that the decision to go, we're on your stag party, we've got
we're with everybody.
We'll go and do the party band.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I agree, mate.
I think it's got to come back.
Yeah.
I think it does the festival a disservice. I think it overpacks the second stage when there's no Clashes on. It's not Sonosphere where you were just at either field.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's probably... I'm just thinking if I put it in that feedback and I don't think it...
But
too excited about the time.
I'm just hoping... They'll definitely be back, obviously, Sleep Token. They carry on riding this wave. I just hope they don't bring them back too soon, and that doesn't mean because I don't want to see him. I just mean I hope they leave a big enough gap that it feels.
I don't think there's any excuse to bring bands back too soon because I've seen people talking about Bring Me the Horizon for next year.
Yeah, okay.
And don't do all this good work in bringing new headliners through to just then start
recycling because they'll become what people take the piss out of.
Yeah, your new Slipknots, your new Maidens,
that's it.
That just play every other year and you can't get excited about them.
Yeah.
Whereas if you leave it another couple of years, you go, fucking great, I haven't seen them for a few years.
Yeah.
And you've got so many, but like, I don't like Deftones, absolute shoe-in for not next year, the year after.
Yeah.
Ghost are obviously a shoe-in for next year, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll talk about
We'll do a bit of a headliner speculation,
But you've got this exciting rotation of new headliners coming through, so let's not just...
Yeah, new headliners and the excitement of mixing in the old card as well.
Yeah.
because they're still there. They're still there and worthy of it.
Yeah. Well, there's still got. There's not many though. To be honest, AC/DC for me sounding absolutely shit at the minute. From the videos I've seen.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses were done.
Yeah.
I think there's only really Metallica and Maiden.
Metallica, Maiden, and Slipknot.
Slipknot, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have a bit of a. We're going to do another headliner speculation episode, aren't we?
Ah, yeah.
We'll do all that stuff all to come.
Yeah,
but
we had a.
But I mean, so we walked back to Guest, didn't we? Then after Sleep Talking.
Yes.
And it was the busiest I've seen Guest for a headliner.
Yeah.
Well, a headliner's been them. And there was a lot of people in there, which I think also is a bit telling of some people's views on Sleep Talking and stuff as well, I think.
Yeah. Although it was rammed when we came out of Green Day, so it's a little hard to judge because they did make Guest a little bit smaller. So.
Ah, yeah, true.
So we won't shit too much on Sleep.
No, that's what I say. We could only say how we felt on the day. And
yeah.
Like you say, we don't dislike the band because I listen
Absolutely.
to them a lot.
I listen to them a lot, yeah.
I would class myself as a fan.
Yeah.
It's just one of them, isn't it? Does it resonate with you on the day, and did you enjoy the set? Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't.
Yeah, we've
it's
seen
one of them, innit?
We'll come to when we come to my favourite band of all time in 2013. Didn't cut it for me, so I'll be honest and say that.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're not shitting on bands. We're just honest guys.
That's it.
So talking of being honest guys, we went and got shit faced.
We did, absolutely shit faced. So we met back up with our download family in Guest. We had a good few drinks, and it got very messy, didn't it?
It's our Saturday night tradition is to get very messy in Guest.
Yeah, it is. So I think everyone was up for it. I think a few of the girls went back because Dexter went back. I think Bamba might have gone back.
They were with us for a little bit. Did Bamba go back and Gemma stayed?
Yeah, I think they did.
Yeah, because we've got about 100 pictures of Gemma doing a stretch.
Gemma doing the splits and putting a leg behind her head and all sorts.
Yeah. And Rach doing the same.
doing the same. We were all pissed. Daz was hammered. He was on the cans of wine.
Oh shit! Yeah, he lost. No, that was the Sunday he lost his bag, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Fucking hell. Yeah, it was the well for the last few years it's been, and I can't pronounce her name. TT.
We'll say TT.
DT.
TT Bang.
Yeah.
On Instagram.
And she does awesome mashups. I've complained in the past about mashup DJs at Download, but she is absolutely phenomenal at it.
Yeah, I think the first time we came across her was last year, it might have been actually.
Yeah.
2024, and we had a absolute blasting Guest, enough to keep us going till 3 o'clock in the morning, and she did exactly the same this year.
Oh, she was awesome.
It's great. Anything you could think of, and again, like I say, we sometimes just like to hear a little bit of metal in there, but the mashup she does are insane. They're so good. But there was a big panic on Mate, wasn't there, on the Saturday night?
Oh man, yeah.
And there was a White Claw drought in the Guest area,
we saw
apparently.
The lagers were going.
Yeah.
And then the fridge was looking a little bit emptier, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So then Rob's round.
Yeah, Rob went up to the bar and said, have some White Claw. She said, we haven't got many left. He went, how many have you got? She said, 12. He goes, I'll have them all.
18.
Oh, 18, sorry. 18. It was 18. Biggest round of the day, that. Fucking hell. Well done, Rob. Thanks for that, mate.
Yeah. So at one point, I had 3 in one arm and 2 in the other, and I had 3 like full ones, and I was like trying to drink.
Yeah.
And then I think I had one in my pocket at one point. It was absolutely mental.
And then they must have found a hidden box of White Claw. So they restocked the shelves, and that was us for the night. Do you know what?
Played as like a violin.
Please sponsor us, White Claw.
Yeah.
No, but man, what a drink, innit? It is so good. We can drink lager all day, we drink Guinness all day. I just get to a point where I'm literally full up to my neck, and I can feel it. I was popping Rennies like they were sweets. But as soon as I have them, I'm just like, I could just keep going.
Yeah,
and they do get you pissed.
I don't feel as pissed with them, but I don't know if it's just because I'm getting hydrated
at the same time.
Hangovers aren't as bad after I've had a fair few of them.
Yeah. They just sent me loopy on another planet when I've had a few of them.
So yeah, then we walked back to RIP.
Is that the night we saw Hannah from Hot Milk?
Yeah. Hannah from Hot Milk was there. She just danced over to us and started partying with us. Yeah. Kate was just doing the rounds, just getting everyone up dancing. She does. And Hannah came over. Just what a lovely girl.
Yeah, she is, isn't she? She's absolutely brilliant.
She is just
dead genuine. No, you worry, don't you, with singers and bands and stuff, and you think,
bands that you listen to for a long time, and they put a message across in the songs, and you think, I hope they kind of back that up with the person they are. And she was just so lovely. She just chatted to me and Kate for so long. Just told us her life story really, and she was lovely.
Yeah, I had a good crack with her, and then all of her friends were there as well. And I think we ended the night with all of our arms around each other, singing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah,
that was the last song.
Amazing,
which was cool. And then it's like, oh no, that's the night over. But we want to carry on the party. So yeah, we're going to walk to...
No leaks, but I think we might see Hannah next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, she may have told us some of her future lifestyle as well.
That's cool.
Don't know if she was talking shite.
Yeah,
it's all them white claws.
All the white claws making us all loopy. Yeah, so then we said, right, let's carry on the party. We'll go back to camp, forgetting that it's 3 o'clock in the morning and it's also a quiet camp in RIP. But what was cool, we took the lads on a bit of a tour of RIP because we didn't know whether they were allowed in with their guest wristbands, and I don't think security knew either.
No.
So we took them on a bit of a tour. They showed them how the other half live.
Yeah.
Which was cool. Showed them the stage that we did the pod on, showed them the bar and stuff, and then they all went off. You were still raring to go and wanted another beer.
Yeah. Well, I don't want to linger too much on it, but I met probably the biggest wanker that I met the whole weekend.
Yeah.
Who, was affiliated with a big event that happens at Downloaded. I won't name it because
it shouldn't be a reflection on them.
It's not a reflection on them at all, and the organisation that he was representing is a phenomenal thing.
Yeah.
He was just an asshole.
Yeah.
He noticed I had a Safe Gigs for Women t-shirt patch on and absolutely fucking berated me for about an hour about it.
What an asshole.
And because I don't know, I was pissed and happy and being a good, I like to think I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
I thought, well, I'll and I should have just gone fuck off and walked off, but it's just not who I am. So I think we kind of left on all right terms, but yeah, he wasn't a particularly nice bloke.
No, he said you should have. What did he say? Should have a Safe Gigs for Men.
Safe Gigs for Men. He said I was a Marxist. It was Marxism. I was grandstanding. It's in playing that all men are evil. Yeah,
it's crackers, isn't it? I know.
Yeah, and it really bothered me.
You did well though, mate, because like you say, you handle situations that much better. I'd have just told him to fuck off.
I don't,
and I'd end up squaring up with him. But I think you put your point across in a way that he probably walked away. Probably didn't remember it the next day, to be fair. But hopefully walked away going, oh yeah, maybe actually I've said the wrong thing here, or it's changed my views a bit. So at least I think you put the effort in to do that, which I hope he did.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
If not, he walked away with the tenner donation to his...
Fucking hell, I forgot. 20 quid.
20, was it?
Yeah, so I get called a Marxist and give the guy 20 quid.
20 quid towards his charity donation that he's representing.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. To be fair, it kept going like, I kept having a really nice chat with him and then it'd go down and then I was having a really nice chat with him again. It was very strange. I mean, he was pissed and probably other things. But,
yeah, he might be on another planet.
But yeah, it put a sour taste in my mouth and I woke up the next morning quite anxious, to be honest. I really don't like confrontation.
No.
I am just, and I said to the guy, I was like, you've coming at me here, and I said, I've only got one way to respond to you, and that's just by being, nice.
Yeah.
Because that's all I know.
Yeah.
I can't come back.
I'm not gonna fight you.
It's a really good job. Like my dad and Neil worked there.
Yeah.
Who were fucking got a much shorter fuse.
Well, I thought that because I think you'd stayed behind a bit to talk with him. We carried on walking and then hadn't realised you'd stopped. But I think it maybe been a bit different if some of the lads were there as well because they're quite protective and stuff. So, yeah.
But it all worked out. And about an hour into Sunday, I'd forgotten about it. But I was wanting to go back for a beer then, and everyone's like, it's fucking 4 o'clock in the morning. I was like, oh shit, yeah,
time for bed. But what a hell of a day!
Oh, another.
It was a real party day. And no pressure day, really. Yeah. Which again, I'm not shitting on Sleep Token all night, but it feels when there's a headliner like that, sometimes you put too much pressure on yourself when there's a huge one, don't you? A huge headliner that you burst into see all day, and you need to get this energy out. And it's like,
well, I think because we've seen them in the fall.
Do you know what that might?
But it was Green Day.
Yeah.
Green Day, we'd never seen before.
Yeah.
You had all this hype and this shit. We've got to get.
Yeah.
You got to be sober enough.
It might have been different if we hadn't have gone to see them in Manchester, because we might have gone, you know what, we've not seen these before. Let's give them a good go, and we give it all our all when we went to see them at Manchester, and it was absolutely incredible. So maybe it wasn't. I think so.
I think we give it our all. Yeah,
give them a credit card and me all.
Christ, Asahi.
So yeah, another belting day, mate, and I'm glad we're talking about it because I need to keep these memories in my brain. Yeah. And if they're not in my brain, at least they're on Spotify forever.
I was talking to Rosie. She's coming down quite hard, I think, this year.
Yeah.
I think it was just that good this year. The people that were around, you know, everyone we met over the weekend.
Yeah.
From, you know, Emma to Sean to, you know, people that listen and to us. And Jareth and Robin, meeting them again, everyone just was so, you know, I'm not saying like, oh, you're so nice to go, but they were just such lovely people.
That's it.
I could just, you know, you said we could just chat with them all day. They're just nice.
You could all camp together.
Yeah, absolutely.
And have a blast.
It's just so, to be, we've said it a few times, we said it with Stu last week, but kind of finding ourselves almost accidentally in this community of content creators or whatever.
Yeah.
It's, you start, when you meet the people behind the camera and all that.
Yeah.
And I was gutted not to meet more, actually.
Yeah.
People like Dylan and that I looked out for. And
I
was hoping to meet Pritch, but he had his 40th celebration, so he was a busy guy. But yeah, it's really nice. Talking of which, actually, we're not even going to pause tonight, I don't think.
We'll just go right through, mate.
We were going to say a little bit about the messages we receive, weren't we? Because, to be honest, we get more messages than we do comments.
We do.
I don't know why that is, really. I don't know if people just prefer reaching out to us in that sense, but some of the messages we get are so nice.
You don't expect any messages. And every time a new one pops up, it's a person we're not aware of. So it's like a secret listener. Because we get a hell of a lot of listens. It's like, can't put names to those figures, can you? And then when you start seeing these people messaging, it's insane. It's so good.
People saying, we had one message from a lady who was saying, you know, she thought festivals might be in her past. She didn't know what to expect. She hadn't been to one for 20 years. How has it changed? So she said she just looked up, Download Festival podcasts and stumbled across ours.
Yeah.
She went only really going to see Sleep Token, but then has found so many new bands through us, and she knew what tent to buy and all this sort of stuff. And she thanked us for having a positive impact on us. She said it was just absolutely bananas.
Do you know what we've said? If we do this pod and there's one person listening it makes an impact, whether they're just like listening to us because it gets them through the commute to work, or just having a laugh, or changing their life, or whatever. Do you know what I mean? I know it sounds crazy, but she said you really made a positive impact and made an experience so much better. She said that she's got a new job which requires her to commute to work.
Yes,
and we're a regular listener. It's like, bloody hell.
We had a lot of people that say that were the go-to on the commutes.
Yeah, it's quite nice, that, isn't it?
Which is,
probably just two guys talking shit for a couple of hours.
I think that's what people like,
cool.
though. I mean, I listened to, like, when I first got into podcast with the Ricky Gervais show.
Yeah.
You just like that chatter and laughter and feeling like you're chatting with friends. So And if you ever see us at anything or at Download or anything, please come and say hello.
We absolutely loved it. We're overwhelmed. And you spoke to Lee Papa Bear as well. I'm good I didn't get to meet him, actually. Nice guy. Big shout out, mate, because we'll come looking for you next year. But he said he was playing it around the campsite.
Yeah, he said they were doing the quiz from the Journey one at the campsite.
That's so cool.
Yeah, just lovely people. Over the moon with the people that we've met through it. I think I've met so many nice new people.
Yeah.
Didn't know.
And I think it all does come full circle. You know, you met that one knobhead at Download.
Yeah.
For every one of him, there's thousands of incredible people.
That's how I set it in my own head. I was like, my mate Bainsy, and this isn't, like I say, this isn't through the podcast that I did this, but I talk to lots of people at Download because I just enjoy talking. If you see me normally, I'm quite a shy person.
Yeah.
I'm quite reserved. I won't talk to. I'm not like a hermit, but I won't go out my way to talk to people. No. I'm not like a weird, like a proper extroverted person.
Yeah.
But at Download, I just feel much more comfortable because I think we've got this common ground. Let's have a chat. So yeah, Benzie said he thinks he must have seen me talk to about 100 people on Friday.
Right. Yeah.
So then on the Sunday, I thought, well, if I've spoke to one person that's a twat, I'm not going to let them overrule the 200-300 people that I've talked to that are awesome. Not. So, and another message, and one which is quite cool, is Dan messaged. Dan's been a listener since the early days, and he came to the live pod. He's on the forums and everything.
I always thought you were called Damo, Dan.
I did as well. Sorry, Dan. Damo Leeds.
Yeah.
And he recommended the new Malevolence album because, in his words, he said it's not been getting a lot of love off podcasters. Not that people have been saying it's shit, just people haven't been talking about it.
Cover.
And I've got to say, I think it's fucking album of the year so far.
Really? Oh shit! I'll have to get that on tomorrow.
Up there, I think my two favourite ones, and these are two genres I would not really hang my hat on normally. Yeah. My two favourites so far, Bleed From Within and Malevolent.
Yeah, brilliant.
It's crushingly heavy, but the riffs are so tight and on point. There's, I'm trying to think of some of the song names now. I'm trying to think what Dan said his favourites were as well. Some bits are like slow, groovy with like Metallica stuff.
They've really got it, haven't they? And they get a lot of press and a lot of good exposure. They're doing really well.
Yeah, I'm a little bit kind of gutted we didn't do the secret set, but again, apparently the sound wasn't tremendous either. Yeah. I know Stu's a big fan, isn't he?
He is, yeah. I think they played like the local working men's club or something. Yeah. It's in that video, that's quite cool. They played I think Stu went to the one at HMV.
Yes, yeah, they did.
That looked smart.
Like an album.
We've seen them before, haven't we?
Yeah, I've seen them twice.
Yeah.
Bloodstock and The Pilot.
He's a brilliant frontman. He's another guy that just seems to just rock up and he just like take it all in. Yeah. And you know he's having a good time, so you're having a great time.
Yeah, so the album's Where Only the Truth Is Spoken.
Cool.
So, Dan said his favourites are If It's All the Same to You, and I'm trying to remember which other one was. My favourite personally was Salt the Wound, and I really liked Trenches as well. But a start to finish, 42 minutes of just proper heavy, but dead listenable.
Yeah.
Which isn't easy.
No.
The amount of times you think, I can't listen to this for 42 minutes. Where that one, I was like, it's over already.
Finish, yeah.
And I'm bloody drumming with it.
Yeah.
It's exciting, yeah. Really, really good.
Listen this
Thanks
week,
very much
mate.
for the recommendation, Dan.
Yeah, thanks,
Demo.
mate. Yeah, thanks, mate. I'm going to give that a listen this week.
So speaking of all things heavy, I've got to see Ed Sheeran next week. No, next week is going to be our Bloodstock preview special.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk a little bit about our only trip to Bloodstock, which was one of the best weekends we've ever had. Quite easily easily top 10.
I'm excited now just thinking about talking about it.
Reminiscing.
Yeah, about reminiscing. Partly because I can't fucking remember anything from that weekend because we went pretty hard that weekend with the lads. But because it was so good and
it's
so
such
fun.
A unique weekend that I can't wait to get back.
A lot of it down to the festival itself as well and how
amazing
the organisation and everything. We'll talk about all that next week. But yeah, with Bloodstock being, is it next week?
Next weekend.
It is next weekend. Yeah. We thought we'd do a bit of a recap of what our experience was and quite looking forward to that.
Yeah, very much so. And we are determined to get back there next year.
Yeah, absolutely. So I hope Danielle's not listening to this.
No.
She'll be listening this far in.
No.
Say what I want. Yeah, we really want to get back there next year.
Yeah, it's Kendall Calling this week as well.
It is.
Festival we've done a few times.
Yeah.
It's our most local festival.
It
and the actual download link, Skindred are playing.
They are, yeah.
If you are going, well, if you're listening to this, you obviously know Skindred, but if you are listening, and this one's for Kev from work who listens, he doesn't listen to heavy stuff, get yourself to Skindred.
Yeah, you'll have a blast.
I've been on the Kendall's Calling You Facebook page and said, get yourself there, you will not regret it.
Yeah.
Guys at work that don't listen, they listen to Paolo Nutini and stuff, have said, and I caught Skindred at a festival. Oh, it's the best thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, just a big party, innit?
Just enjoy it. Yeah.
Great
so,
stuff.
I'm really looking forward to the Bloodstock special. It's been, it is quite exciting to talk about.
They're doing some brilliant stuff. We'll talk about that next week, actually.
Yeah, no, we love Bloodstock.
Yeah, keep sending in messages. I really like the direct messages. We have a really good chat with people. We should maybe start writing who's responding to the messages, because we do it on the pod.
No, we do, yeah.
It's like, are we talking to you or talking to me? And I've had some good recommendations of what people want to listen to in future episodes as well, which we'll definitely
Paul
absolutely.
On the forums has said that. He's looking forward to hearing some history of download episodes. So, yeah, that's going to be definitely in the plan.
It'd be a bit of a series for us, won't it? When we look back on previous downloads and try and remember them. God, I can't remember last month's Saturday, never mind 10 years ago, but we'll troll through the old footage on my old flip phones and that. See if we can find some old
Somebody taking disposable cameras.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
Yeah, don't expect 4K footage.
Oh, yeah, definitely not. So, but yeah, keep messaging in, because we absolutely love it.
Yeah, if you don't mind sharing our stuff and tagging your mates or whatever, it would help us massively as we try and grow this little community we got going.
Yeah.
But if you don't want to do that, then that's cool too.
Yeah.
Thanks very much, everybody.
Yeah,
we will
Brill.
see which camera
we're looking at.
Let's look at that one for a change. So thanks very much. We will see you for our Bloodstock special next week. Thanks a lot, guys.
Nice one. See you later.
This is the Lowdown Podcast. This is the Lowdown Podcast.